minutes. Have this. Coleman and Gary are going to play with me. The first song I'm going to do is I write nerd folk. It's a subgenre of folk.
Nerd folk.
And basically that means I don't write love songs. I write songs about stuff that, nerd stuff, right? And so I heard the Zombie Plowboys at Sound Lounge on Tuesday, and they did their theme song, which is called Zombie Plowboys. So I'm going to do my theme song, which is called The Level 1 Bard. You guys ready?
He's going to take 5 minutes to tune.
We're going to let Gary... And so the other thing I would say about nerd folk, besides that there's no love songs, there's just... It's nerd stuff, you know. We talk about Dungeons and Dragons and science and economics and math and statistics and but not like that way. It's fun. So and you can laugh at anything I say. I don't care. It's good, whether you like it or not. You ready?
Turn
Okay.
this way so we can see your. Oh, actually,
Okay.
I wanted to see your chords a little bit. Thanks.
I'm not the smartest, though I'll try my hardest to paint a view so quaint and new, like absinthe with an artist. And I'm not here to offend, to scare you or share unfair opinions, but a hyperbolic mix, vitriol politics, alcohol and religion. So take your shot and light your bowl before we slide down this rabbit hole. This experience may make more sense if you let me lead and seek control, because reality's depending on which spoons these tunes are bending. Dissect the code, lick the toad, even if you're just pretending. I'm just a level 1 bard, playing this peculiar part, truly a fool, a disheveled reveler. I'm just a level 1 bard, harmonica and acoustic guitar, trying to find time to grind out some levels, but still a level 1 bard. Just a level 1 bard. Well, I'm too scared to do a dungeon dive or infiltrate a monster's hive. So while you're out slaying evil, I believe I'll be right here with my beer, just staying alive. And I don't possess a gleeman's code, always been less a musician than a poet. And I don't like to fight, besides with my eyesight, the only thing I might hit is a note. Well, my party's disbanded and it's down to just me, and I'm far from the lands I once thought I would be. Been on an adventure, well, I've been on a binge, sure, curating my own tour of magical mystery. My wisdom grows while my constitution wanes, and I've never been dexterous, had to rely on my brains. Been obsessed with this quest, now I guess I can rest and consolidate experience gained. Yet I'm still a level 1 bard. This minstrel art, it starts in the heart. This impatient inspiration comes from the devil. I'm just a level 1 bard, showing poems bizarre disregard, pouring out chords towards the next level, but still a level 1 bard. just a level 1 bard. Just a level 1 bard. Thank you, guys. Okay, so this is my newest song. It's called Your Money Ain't Real. And this one has a couple little things we can do with it. It's fun. So when I say the word real, it'll make more sense later. You guys got to yell, "It ain't real."
It ain't real.
All right, we got it. I think we can do this. And the other thing, there's a certain point where I ask, how do you make change? I'm going to give you the answers. It's eggs and nuggets. But if you think of another answer, feel free to yell it out. So it's okay. So we'll see how that plays out. Okay, it's your money ain't real. What's that? What? Okay. When I was about 12 years old, me and my family went to the Bureau of Engraving and Printing at the U.S. Treasury. Bought a sheet of $2 bills, and my dad said sarcastically, "Make sure you keep these bills safe, Bill. Someday they may be worth some money. Can't depend to spend them, and they wouldn't buy a decent meal. But besides a few dollars in my wallet's all the money I got that's real." Yeah, there we go. Economics is the dismal science. Too many variables to comprehend. Formulae, they say, someday may pay future dividends. But stocks and bonds and IRAs, well, you gotta sell to spend. In unusable state until you liquidate, but that's when capital gains kicks in. Numbers on financial statements, too intangible to feel. Dollars and cents are just nonsense. We pretend they're real. Some folks earn wealth by themselves, some through inheritance, chance, or luck. Others we burn hours working overtime for a couple extra bucks. It's a cloud cuckoo land of digital demand, so why you buying virtual stuff? Like NFTs, cryptocurrencies that make believe so they can't make enough. Me and Warren Buffett, though, we don't see the appeal. What's the point with Bitcoin? You know, by definition, it ain't real. All currency is illusory, as any economist will tell you. Relies on scarcity, utility, and an idea of perceived value. Smith's invisible hand extends its finger, but I wonder when will you stop buying all this nonsense that society wants to sell you? Well, we're animals here on Orwell's farm, where Napoleon squeals ideals. But whether you shit in the house or in the barn, your money still ain't real. Liabilities, mere fantasies, or imaginary constructs. Spending years in arrears just to keep that FICO score up. Taking stuff from stores on promise, well, it sorta seems corrupt. But it's Keynes' dream, a modern meme. Worst case, you just go bankrupt. Net effect's the same, except that you don't have to steal. Debt's deficit's just a shell game, 'cause your credit, it ain't real. You may say, okay, wait, you gotta facilitate. We need a medium of exchange. The alternative it's given would be awful strange. Listen, the system, it ain't great, but can you imagine trying to arrange a barter of chickens for a car? How the hell would you make change? Eggs and nuggets, right? Suppose every day would be a match of let's make a deal. But until those fictional chickens hatch, like your money, they ain't real. Well, you know, arbitrage, it is the cause of famine and starvation. While assets, they waste away through depreciation and inflation. Bullion, fiat, they all seem to me to be but gaudy decorations. Not legal tender that you can spend unless you're a country or a corporation. The solution, it ain't that hard, it's ready to be revealed. You can't use it in this bar, then your money, it ain't real.